Hey, it's Nathan from CarToCamp, and I'm going to show you everything about my car camping setup that I've been camping in for the last 4 months. I have done about 16,000 miles so far, the US, Canada, Mexico, the East Coast, the West Coast, and everything in between. So I'm going to show you how I sleep at night, how I store my clothes, how I store my water, how I do my dishes, how I charge my phone, how I wash my face and brush my teeth. It's all going to be covered in this video, so let's dive into it. Now, my one point of bias in this video is my opinion about this platform because I helped design this platform and CarToCamp sells these sleeping platforms. But I think throughout the video you'll see for yourself how crucial it is to the car camping experience. So let's begin with clothes. I keep them right here for super easy access. This sleeping platform was designed to fit these exact bins, so you can take them in, you can take them out. When I'm doing laundry, I'll take this into the laundromat and then I'll fold my clothes in here and then I'll bring it back and slide it back into my car. So this is where I keep all my clothes for all weather conditions. My rain jackets are in here. I have this flannel, I have shorts and t-shirts and socks and everything you can imagine for any climate. And this is it. Actually, these two bins is all I've needed for the last 4 months and I've been perfectly happy and comfortable. I'm behind the camera now and moving in closer. Let's take a look at the sleeping space. On this side, I do have some stacked items. So this is the table I use. This is my $7 Walmart chair. These are my 2 solar panels, and that's my camera gear. So on this half of the car, I have used that for storage space when I'm driving because I'm just one person camping. Now, this platform setup can fit 2 people, but this is how I have it configured because I have a lot of stuff. Now, I always keep one side fully open so that I can pull into camp and go straight to sleep, which is really an important detail. Now, when I get to camp, I will take all these things out of the car because I use them and set them up in camp. I'll set up my solar panel, my table, and my chair. So I'll have more room in there to sleep if I want to, but in a quick situation, if I'm getting to camp late, this is how I will just go to bed at night. So if we open it up, we can see what my bed looks like. It's perfectly flat, which is very important when sleeping. And this is my favorite blanket. This is from Kamek, and it's like a sleeping bag on the outside, but on the inside, it's super soft. This is some pillow I've had for like 7 years probably. And this up here is my headlamp. I keep this headlamp attached to the back of my front headrest so I can turn it on at night and have light in the car without killing my car battery. So that's pretty cool. Up here is my fan. This is a fan that I have tucked into the sunroof here, so I can use that at night. And it's USB powered, which takes us down to my Jackery that I keep in here. I keep my Jackery right next to where I'm sleeping so I can charge my phone at night. Right now I'm charging camera battery, and the USB fan is plugged into here too. So that's what it looks like from that side. Over here, this is my armrest from Primo Works, and I store my water bottle in here while I'm sleeping. It's a great place I can slide my phone into right here when I'm sleeping for easy access. I keep my lighter in here, so I always have that to start a campfire. And looking down here, this is very important. I have my deodorant and I have my soy sauce. I have spilled soy sauce on this trip twice now, so I'm no longer playing games. I'm no longer keeping it in the cooler. I'm always keeping my soy sauce standing upright right there. So moving on to the cooler. That is my cooler right there. I actually have the lid open right now because I'm airing it out, letting it dry out. But it's a soft shell cooler, and I can put it in here easily because there's no support beams coming down here from the platform, and I can take it out when I need it. All right, same area, opposite side of the car. Up here I have a backpack which I keep my shower stuff in, so that's my soap, shampoo, washcloth, towel, and I can quickly and easily grab it and take it into a Planet Fitness where I shower, or by the river where I also bathe often, and it's awesome. But I use biodegradable soaps and shampoos, and so should you. All right, down here is where I have my stove stored. So this is a single burner butane stove that just stays in its case like that. And this is how I cook all my meals. It's not fancy, and it was like 20 bucks, but it has worked great for 4 months. Actually, this is my second one. The first one I ran over with my car, but it was working fine until that happened. Now this, I am super excited about this part. This has been my favorite new gadget of the whole road trip. This is a water jug from Dometic. So this right here is a 3-gallon jug, and then this is a attachment to it. So this is a little sink. This is how I get running water on the road. And this is magnetic right here. So it comes with a little puck that you can place anywhere, like on the side of a table, so that you can put it there. But I have found that I like to store the jug right in this footwell area, and then boom, it attaches like that because the car is metal and this is magnetic. So now I have a little sink here. So the way this works is you just tap it right there and the water runs. So you can probably see over here, this is where I have my scrub and my dish soap and my utensils in the door here. So when I want to do my dishes, I just do them right here, like that. It's awesome. Same thing for washing my face and brushing my teeth. This is my source of running water, and honestly, I have no complaints. It's way better than what I did previously, because previously I just like trickled a water bottle or I trickled a gallon jug of water. And I will tell you, this was fairly expensive, in my opinion, for what it is. However, after using it extensively, it is the easiest money ever spent. This is my favorite new gadget. So while my dishwashing stuff is stored down here, up here I store my face soap and bug repellent for easy access. Also, pro tip on the water jug. If you're going to buy a lot of water on your road trip, if you buy it by the gallon, like in a plastic gallon container, they cost like $1.30 a piece, but you can refill your jug, and water usually costs about 35 cents per gallon that way. So I just detach the faucet attachment, take the jug out of the car. Oh, it's heavy because I just filled it. And then you can carry this jug into the water refill area. So if you're out west, there are Safeways, and Safeways usually have them. Walmart almost always has them. There are some water refill stations you can find outside of those that are just standalone. You can type in Google Maps, water refill near me, and it has been the best way to go. Saves on plastic, saves on money, and it's super convenient. Let's zoom out a bit and take a look at what I have stored underneath the platform up front. On the driver's side is where I always keep my cooking gear. So I'll have my pots and pans in here, and my storage containers. Well, there's a lid. Here's the bottom of the storage container. My storage containers for storing food in my cooler, which is pretty handy. And what else? Oh yes, plates and bowls. So all kitchen utensil stuff. Now on the passenger side, front of the car, underneath the platform, I have stored food. So my peanut butter. These milks are awesome. So these are single packaged milks, and you don't have to refrigerate them. So every morning I have cereal for breakfast, and I don't need to worry about these staying in a cooler or buying in large quantities because they're single serve and they don't need to be refrigerated. Of course, my Campbell's Chunky Soups. I have, what else do I have? Seasoning. I have Cheez-Its. I have rice. I have oatmeal. I have flour tortillas. So this side of my car is always food storage. And as you can see, I can pack a lot of food under there. Now let's go up top and see what I have stored in the cargo carrier. This cargo carrier is pretty important. So I'm on the road all summer doing expos and shows for CarToCamp. So I have all my show stuff in here. So I have banners and table covers and all kinds of stuff like that. And I have my backpacking gear in here, and mostly stuff that I don't access very often, or like I don't need quick access to. So let's pop it open. Ah yes, all this stuff. Oh, super important. This is Starlink. I keep Starlink inside a bin inside the cargo carrier. These are my old boots. They started leaking, so I bought these new boots. I have my backpacking gear, my climbing gear. This is a bin of random books that I actually have read. I have my emergency, here, I'll show you. This is my emergency jump starter. So this gives me confidence to go far into the wilderness alone because I can always jump my car myself. Now, this thing's pretty huge and I know you can get smaller ones, so I'd probably recommend getting a smaller one. I have a whole backpack up here full of backpacking gear. This is my running vest. This is my geyser shower. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I shower. Actually, it's one of the ways I shower. I shower at Planet Fitnesses. Like I said, I'll shower in rivers and lakes, and sometimes, if I'm not near any body of water, I will shower with this thing. So, you put like 0.8 gallons of water right in here, and then it pumps through this hose, and then it goes into the sponge, and then you wipe yourself down, and it has a built-in heater, built-in pump. I can power it via my Jackery, or you can power it from the cigarette lighter in your car. This thing is awesome, and I do highly recommend these. Love them. Oh, and my cowboy hat for doing cowboy things. So that's about all my stuff and how I have it organized. Let me show you some other things about how I get in the car, how I lock the car at night, how I use my key fob to operate the hatch and everything. So that's what's next. First things first, always close your cargo carrier before going to bed or driving on highways. I have a lot of stuff in here. I have it probably packed to its max. This is a Thule something. If you just look up Thule cargo carriers, it's like the most popular one. It's the size is 550 cubic somethings. So, do I like it? It's fine. Push it down, twist the lock. Hardly ever locks the first try. Try again. No, it doesn't work that time either. I mean, do I have it overpacked? Yeah, probably. But still. There we go. Third try. And the key comes out. So the key doesn't come out until it properly locks, which I guess is handy. But now it's good to go. Another thing to do before going to bed. Close your doors. So close that door. Now, as far as getting into your car at the end of the night goes, you got a couple options. You can get in the back, you can get on the side. If you want, you can get in the front. I don't know why you do that, but you can. So let me show you that. For reference, I am 5'9 3/4". I weigh 140 pounds, and this is a 2017 Subaru Outback. So, yeah. And now I am all the way in bed. So, as you can see, plenty of room. And because I have the key fob with the power lift gate, I can do this too, which is quite handy. I did not have a power lift gate on my old Subaru, and this is an awesome feature. Then I'll just close the door with my hand, and good night. Good morning again. So, in the mornings, I like to open up the hatch and let the morning breeze flow in, admire the view of wherever I am, and then get on with the day. So, gonna wiggle my way out here. I like to sit here oftentimes and enjoy the view, eat some breakfast maybe. Actually, on the second iteration of our platforms, we kind of redesigned this back portion to improve the sitting experience because I like it so much. Man, I love Colorado. What is your favorite state to car camp in? Comment it down below. I'm genuinely curious. Because I have car camped in like, I don't even know, 30 something states by now probably. And I think Colorado's my favorite. The Pacific Northwest is pretty good. Yeah, like Idaho's great. But man, Colorado, which is where I am now, by the way, is where it's at. All right, the second most popular option for entering your vehicle is through the side. And actually, I probably do this the most, but it depends. If you're super nimble, side's a good option. If you're slightly less nimble, the back is usually a better option. So let me show you how I get in here. Now that is like second nature. Because again, I've done this like the past 120 nights. A lot of people ask about headroom, so let me show you. This is how much headroom you have. I don't know how much that is. 1.5 feet maybe. Varies by car, of course, and so it's a trade-off with the whole platform thing. Yeah, you lose headroom. Do I miss it? No, because I'm asleep. So like, I don't even notice the difference. But yeah, the option is a little bit less headroom, and then you gain all that storage space underneath. You have a flat space to sleep, or you sleep on the arched surface, and you don't have anywhere to store your gear, but you have more headroom. So it's up to you. Oh man, I am comfy. I'm waking up at like 3:30 tomorrow morning, maybe 4, to climb Torrey's Peak and Gray's Peak, 2 Colorado 14ers. So I am pretty excited for that. Oh yeah, while I'm here, let me explain some things. So this platform, it curves out here towards the front to give you more shoulder room when sleeping and to make that getting in and out experience easier too. And this mattress is from Deep Sleep Overland. And the reason I use this mattress, a couple reasons, it's super duper comfy, but it also curves out here in the same way that our platform does. So they're a great combo. And it's 4 inches thick, it's foam and air, so it's like a hybrid mattress, but I've tried many different mattresses over the years of car camping, and this has been my favorite one. I sleep in here so well. I sleep in here better than I sleep at home. And my friend who came and visited me and camped in here too said the same thing. So it's super comfy. All right, and that concludes this tour of my car camping setup. I hope you took something from it, and I hope it inspired you to hit the road too. If you do have any questions about this setup or about anything car camping related, please feel free to send me an email. I'll leave my email in the description of this video. And you guys do send me emails, and please keep taking me up on that. I'm happy to answer your questions for you. If you'd like to know more about these sleeping platforms or the events that we're going to be at, please do visit CarToCamp.com, and I'll see you out there. Happy camping.